I never had to ask for help before. Because I wouldn't have came back. If somebody had been nasty, I would have been like ashamed. I'd have been hungry. You know how you worked all your life and you feel like you're ashamed to go ask for help? They made you feel comfortable.
We're sisters. She's the oldest.
I have 20 years of customer service experience.
And so do I.
My job closed down.
I'm 49 years old, and this is the first time I've ever had to come for assistance.
What I will do is...
These are the most difficult times that I've seen in these 20 years. A lot of unemployment, a lot of people living on very fixed incomes.
If the mother is on Social Security or SSI, that's $668 a month with 3 kids. Maybe $200 food stamps. Pay rent, pay gas, pay electric. What can you do with that?
In some cases, both the mother and the father are both working, and they can't stretch that minimum wage paycheck far enough. Especially if they have children. It's very, very difficult. Rents are very expensive. By the time they get their housing paid for, there's almost nothing left. If they get a car payment on top of it so they can go to their job, then it's really tough. And if anybody gets sick, forget it. It's all over with. Excuse me, I'm going to get the phone.
I got 2 guys.
Mount Carmel Guild, may I help you?
And because we're a little agency, I don't know, I think that we try to respond as quickly as possible, that people don't get lost in the system. So that's how we built up this relationship over the years.
And she helped me through the winter, all last winter.
When Irene, ran out of oil, and if she wasn't eligible for home energy assistance, or if it was a time when that wasn't available, if we had the funding for it, we would do it.
And she put 150 gallons of oil in here. You know what it costed? $680. And I could have never gotten that.
Mount Carmel Guild's Home Health Program is a program that helps to keep our seniors in the Mercer County area in their homes.
Move your cross here. Take a deep breath.
We go into people's homes who have been in those homes for a very long time. That's good. I'm glad you're happy with her.
Yeah, treatment very good, man. I treat her good.
They see the changes going on, but they don't want to leave. And you can't blame them. That's what they worked hard for all their lives. They raised their children there. Their whole life, their memories are in this house.
The attention that we pay to them and their needs, it just gives them that little bit of oomph to make it through.
These are people, elderly people, that don't want to move from their homes because this is their home. Like where? Tell them where.
Well, I was at a place called Baloney John's, this side of Fort Dix, 7 nights a week.
I think we help keep them in their house, and that they're very happy for.
Jennifer, maybe what we could do first is, if you would just kind of say, what happened this morning.
Well, when I woke up this morning, I seen, someone shutting off my lights, and everything went off. And I got scared because, I'm the only one that's working, trying to maintain my kids, trying to support my kids the best way I can. My husband's not working, he's seeking work.
I'm not a person who was a former drug addict, or I'm a working person. And it goes to show you, in today's economy, things can happen to you that you have no control over.
I'm one that usually works 2 or 3 jobs, and right now I cannot find a part-time job. So I had to come here to get the help I needed.
I'm on a monthly payment plan where I pay $205 a month, but they said I didn't pay enough last year. So here in June, they sent me this big bill for $1,400. So I'm like, oh God, how am I supposed to pay it?
I'm no longer homeless. I have a beautiful home, 3 children, and I have a job. I'm a school bus driver. But sometimes it get a little tight, and I'm still able to come back here for food assistance, and I appreciate that.
God bless you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. God bless. Yes, thank you kindly.
As you can see, we're in very limited and tight quarters. We do a great deal under these conditions.
There just is not enough food to give the people. Seems like the markets don't have enough left over to give us as they have in the past. Some of the personal and private donations have shrunk a bit, so there's a real need for both food and financial support.
All right, I'll give this back to you. Documentation, copies of their birth certificates, their financial information, so we can keep track of who we served and when. By charter, we're only allowed to service a client once in 30 days. If we gave to everybody every time they came, there'd be nothing. Because more and more people are asking for help, more and more people looking for help with food. It's very tough right now because of the economy. And I see the line getting longer as the economy gets worse. For a lot of people, increase in gasoline prices or increase in food prices is just a minor inconvenience, but for these people, the working poor, it's devastating. A lot of people are hurting right now.
Okay, so what we're going to have to do really is to call public service and just see, what amount they will agree to in order to put your lights back on. 3 children, and how old are your children?
6, 5, and 3.
I'm very upset that children are hungry. That just bothers the heck out of me.
All right.
You want to help Mommy push her to the car? Children don't need to know that there's nothing in the house. Kids don't need to worry about that.
So I'll go to Thursday morning, and if my pills are there, that means I didn't take them. Very overwhelming when doctor gives you all this medicine and you don't know what to do with it.
I'll skip tomorrow, I'll take another one the next day, I'll skip the next day to make that medication last.
People have overdosed or people have skipped because they forgot, didn't take, or whatever.
You saw the amount of medications that they take at $5 a bottle. That's a large amount.
You need 3 medication refills, Mr. Williams. How do you feel about that?
Every time she comes here, she costs me money.
I've had people who have had to pay, upwards of $400 a month for medication, and it's tough.
It's just very hard for them. Very, very hard.
She's been the best thing that happened to me since I lived alone. What she does for me, let me tell you, she not only takes my blood pressure, I can talk to her. Boy, she makes my day when she comes.
They're just beautiful people who just with a little bit of care, a little bit of help, it makes a difference.
Thank you, sister. God bless you.
I kept my humanity. That's what I should say. It made me feel like a human being, and I appreciate it. And that money they're gonna pay the bill with, I'm okay. From now on, I can make it.
Thank you much, people.
Here I am. And I'm happy. And I thank Sister Rosetta and the rest of the people at Mount Carmel Guild for their support and their help.
Thank you. You're welcome. Take care.
You too.
Excuse me. Good luck.
Oh, you taking my picture and I got my head all wrapped all up. Let me get famous.
Oh, okay. Get famous.